Hi, it's Mrs. Golding. We are in 7-4, page 555 in your textbook, number 11. And this problem is about some football players. These football players are all kickers. And the two that we're focusing on are Morten Andersen and Jason Hansen. I looked him up and I found out some neat things. This right here is Morten Andersen, and he is from Denmark. He was known as the Great Dane when he played, and he played for 25 years in the NFL. The Jason Hansen played for 20 years, and I believe he played for the Detroit Lions. Now, let's look at the questions that are being asked. The other cool thing about Morten Andersen was he went to high school at Ben Davis in Indianapolis. I thought that was kind of cool. So we want to write and solve an equation to find how many points each of these players averaged per year that they played. So we're going to write our equations based on the information that's given us in this table. So Morten Andersen, he scored 2,544 points in 25 years. Is that correct? 2,544. So we are going to write our equation like this. 25, and we're going to let's just use P. So P represents the number of points that Morten Andersen averaged per year, and it was 2,544. Okay, so we wrote our equation. Now we're going to solve it. So we're going to divide both sides by 25. Again, if it helps you to see it like this, you can certainly do that. We're going to divide by 25. Okay. So I am going to do that division here. 25 goes in once. Okay. When I subtract, I get 0, bring down a 4. 25 goes into 4 0 times, but it goes into 44 one time, right? And I believe there are 19 left over. So if I think about this as a fraction, he scored about 101 and 19/25 of a point. So wouldn't you say it's approximately 102 points for Morten Andersen per year of his 25 years? Now, my other friend here, he played for the Detroit Lions, Jason Hansen. He played for 20 years, and he scored 2,150 points. So my equation is going to look like this. 20. I don't know why that's not working. It's going to look like this. 20 points. 20 times how many points he scored per year. So P is equal to that, is equal to 2,150. That's our equation, and then now we're going to solve it. We're going to divide by 20 on both sides. So P is going to be equal to this. 1, okay, 15. 20 does not go into 15, but it does go into 150. 20, 40, 60, 80. How about 7 times 20 is 140? With 10 left over, that's like 107 and a half, right? 10/20 is a half. So this guy scored approximately 108 points per game, right? So points, don't leave this naked. This goes a little bit beyond the question that was asked, but if there's approximately 16 NFL games per season, I think if we divided this by 16, let me go back. Let's see, we have 102 and 108. One of them scored about 7 points per game, Morten Andersen, and then Jason Hansen probably scored about 6 points per game. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I hope that helps you with this question, and that you learned a little something about some kickers in the NFL.